So today we will talk about how to import and combine data from a folder. So suppose we have got this folder, and within this folder we have got three files. Now one thing that you need to note is all these three files will have exact same file format, name, age, city. Okay, all the three files will have the same format. So how do you import these files? Click on get data option, click on more. We need to find this folder option. So this is the folder option, and I click on connect, and then I need to select all these three files. So you can either put the folder path, or I will just browse the folder path. So this is the folder path wherein I have stored these files, and I'll click on OK. The next thing that we see is we can see that all these three files are there, and we have these three options: transform, load, and combine. And basically we want to combine these three files, right? Because we don't want to import these three files separately one by one. That is the reason we are doing this exercise. So I will click on this combine. However, within combine we have got two options: combine and transform, and combine and load. So we want to combine and transfer and see if there is any changes that we want to do before we import this. So I'll click on this combine and transform data option. So this is the first file, combine and transfer. Then we have the second file, which looks like this, and then we have a third file which looks like this. So I think these three files looks okay to me, name, age, city. So I'll click on OK. I'll click on apply changes, and let us see whether we have successfully imported the files. So now, as we can see in the table view, we have successfully imported all the three files, and if you can see the source name as well, file name, the data that belongs to file 1, the data that belongs to file 2, and the data that belongs to file 3. You can click to the transform data option and see the same data within Power Query as well. Now within Power Query you will notice one thing, and that is we can see the table. Okay, this is a sample table which has got data, but apart from the table we can also see these helper query. Now these are all auto generated folders due to the transformation which Power BI did for merging these three files. So you need not worry about this is auto generated, and we can see the data. Okay, so because the data was uniform, we are able to merge the data. So basically we have got this data. Now let's just say that currently we have three files in the folder. If suppose tomorrow somebody puts the new file, fourth file in the folder, then let's see what happens. So what I will do is I'll just close and apply, and let us put a new file. So I will quickly create a dummy file. So this file, let's name this as file 4, and let us change the data a bit, make them all 30, 30, 30. Let's make them all Goa. Okay, I'll save this. Let's see if this data is getting imported. So I have created this new file and put it in the same folder. Okay, now let's go to Power BI. As of now we can see that we have got only three files. So in order to get that fourth file, we need to click on this refresh option. So I'll click on this. After the refresh is done, let's just see if the data is imported of the file 4. And as you can see, the file 4's data is also imported. So all you need to do is refresh the data. Okay, now when should we exactly use this particular option? Suppose you are working as a sales analyst and you have got a sales team, and that sales team is putting a data into one specific folder every week. So you have a week 1 data, week 2 data, week 3 data, like that. You are getting the Excel files or the CSV files which have the same format, but you are constantly getting this data every week or every day or every month, depending upon the requirement of your sales team. But then you need not every day or every week or every month, you need not import these files manually. For that, you have got a very simple option. You just need to click on the refresh button. All the data will get imported. You just have to analyze the data, make the reports out of it. So that is the reason we use folder option. And the second scenario we can consider is that suppose we have got 12 files that belongs to 12 different months, and so you do not have to import every single file one by one, okay, and keep doing the transformation for every single file. Rather, you just combine these files and import it the way I showed you. So these are the scenarios for which we use this folder import option. Now let's just say that I want to delete this data. So what I will do is I'll simply click on right click and delete this, and afterwards I also can similar way, and after which I can also delete this help files which are auto generated. So again, this is done, and I can close and apply. So this is how we use folder import option within Power BI. Thank you so much for watching.